in the petrol. Yeah, there's another one, right? You know, the oil and gas industry, totally like against that Elon Musk guy with his electric vehicles. In direct contrast to it, in total complete opposition. Cause they let me let me cut my YouTube stream real quick. Disable. Refresh. Yeah, I'm back on YouTube, oh, bitch. Alright, and let me make another one. Ooh. I don't got time for this one. I was wondering, look, y'all, can you like stop copying my QR code shit? I know it's a great idea because I'm like way smarter than you. That's correct. Totally beat you to it. And now you're fucking meat riding, cuz. Cut that shit the fuck out. Get your own shit, man. Y'all some meat riding motherfuckers, cuz. Ain't it crazy that I can't get a job and like, you know, I figured this shit out way before you. Genius does not fall into the category of my intellect. It's like a fucking, like a disrespectful term for me to be compared to some idiot genius. Genius is like demeaning to my intelligence. My intellect is like on the level of omniscient, all-knowing. Let's be real about it. I'm not mad at you for using the QR code. It's just like, why isn't it up all the time? Huh? You're like, yeah, that's a good idea. Don't mind if we steal it. I'm not too sure about that one, man. I'm not mad at you, cuz. What happens when I make that one where you can't bite my style? What you gonna do then? I'm still trying to get that 3D thing, man. You're gonna try and copy that shit too. The 3D effect without 3D glasses. I think I totally believe I have it figured out. It's very resource intensive. Yeah, I was surprised that there wasn't like a larger push for 3D TV, 3D entertainment. I know I figured the shit out. But again, it takes a lot of resources. Takes a lot out of the CPU. It like pushes my CPU to like, I don't know, like 40%. That's a lot. My CPU most of the time is like under 25, but when I throw that 3D shit up, it hits like 40, 42. And you know I have like a bunch of sources playing simultaneously. Look, you know, Himalaya Expo, you just gotta like, oh, you're on a list. I don't develop Call of Duty, my nigga. I didn't put you there. yourself there. Wasn't me. Here's the one where I fucked your whole shit up about this shit. Where I made the QR code. It's like a thing on Chatterbait now. Yeah, nigga. I made it for that one. And all my colleagues, I guess you could call them on Chatterbait, they use QR codes. Not all of them, just some of them. The intelligent ones. Cause you're so busy being a copycat. And you're like, hey, it's such a good fucking free real estate. You can't afford to not do it. God damn, oh my gosh. Holy shit. Nigga, was that minus 39? Nigga, minus 39 Fahrenheit is minus 39 Celsius. Holy fuck. Nigga, it's like Siberia. You really fucked up, didn't you? I don't think I've ever seen temperatures like that. Holy fuck. I don't think that's accurate, cause like minus 2 is minus 18, so I don't understand how minus 39 is minus 39 Celsius. That's something's wrong there. I think after like minus 2, they're like, hey, fuck it, nigga, just like die somewhere. Well, I don't like hate to tell you this, but my speculation with my omniscience and precognition and all that shit is that this is just the beginning for you. Relative my alleged yeah, that freezing rain shit, man, that's the guillotine right there. I hate like shovel snow. I've only shoveled snow in freezing rain maybe like one time, and there's no winning against that shit. You can't do anything. I was like, it's just freezing rain, we'll be fine. We won't find niggas. We were not okay. At all. Yeah, it's like, it's daytime, cause the sun is like rising and coming out and getting higher and shit. See, the wind chill, right? That's the real temperature cut. They're like, that's not how it works. Like, well, yeah, it is. The wind chill is the real temperature. It's the temperature of the air. The temperature of the ground is irrelevant. Because you breathe oxygen. You breathe the cold air, cause you don't breathe the ground. Short version. So that shit that you saw earlier, when there was like the vapor pushing off that cold. Nigga, it's 18 degrees outside. Oh my gosh. I might be sick forever if it's that cold outside. What a terrible time. No. You were bad for the market, cuz. Come on, man. You're like, blah, blah, blah. Nigga, COVID-19 shit happened under Donald Trump, which was, like, devastating for the United States economy. What are you talking about? They were president when the shit happened in the first place. When you lost out on all those financial opportunities because of them. Because people weren't going to their job. They had to remote work. Donald Trump's the one that forced you into all those Zoom calls you didn't want to go to. Yeah, I totally caught my mom's cold. She made me sick. And you know, I'm sick and it's snowing in Louisiana. Just got nothing to do with each other. Total coincidence. Really. Strictly coincidental. It's because you're a fucking traitor. Meanwhile, them oceans still burning, baby. Yeah, cause I mean, I got steak in 300 and I think 37. I don't know, 378. Holdings, excuse me, that's what they call them. Come on now, Robin Hood. No, I'm not paying no broker, nigga. I'm the fucking broker. Ah, my hip. Gosh. Look, here's the answer to this though, right? Because Donald Trump is a dummy. It's very easy. I got holdings in 326 companies. I probably should. I don't want to say acquiesce. That is not the word. I probably should motion myself to invest in a couple more, but I need to do some risk assessment. You're like, why? Because they're taking all that cold medicine off the shelf, and that's very important. Without that cold medicine, placebo or not, right? Where the people are going to placebo yourself into thinking it's like going to help them, you know, heal from a cold? That's the question right there. What's that placebo going to be? I totally do. I think most of that shit was a placebo cut. Most of that cold medicine tastes like Minute Maid fruit punch, man. Like, look at it. Let's be real. Especially with all the sugar they pumped in that shit. I argue most of the cold medicine probably made you, like, you know, less healthy and sick. Anyway, the fact that they're taking that shit off, where there's going to be like this huge illegal drug market. People are just going to import their shit from China, probably. They're like, yeah, Kyle, let me get some of that Chinese cold medicine. Alright, so my USDC, the crypto I have, is stable. And that's what matters to me. That's my security. That's my risk assessment. I made 5 cents off of Bitcoin since I bought it. My total return off of Bitcoin is 5 cents. USDC is stable though. Good gracious. I don't know what else I can buy, cause really, I have absolutely no fucking idea. I kinda lost track of some of my penny stocks where I'm like, you know, if I put a bunch of money in it, I can make like a ridiculous return on it. Not really, though, I'm just fucking with you. What keeps happening, unfortunately, is that all the penny stocks I keep, like, these motherfuckers keep doing this shit where they want to do like a share split. Fucking the money up. Really fucking annoying, cause they're like, yeah, but you know, with a share split, like, nigga, fuck you, nigga. Here's this one, right? CERO Pharmaceuticals Therapeutics. They did this fucking like 1-to-100 split. So it was like at 5 cents a share or some shit. And I keep voting against these share splits, man. It was at 5 cents. And then like it goes to like 30 cents. And then it drops back down. So they split the shit, and now it's at like, you know, like $2.40 per share. And I'm like, man, fuck y'all, cuz stop splitting shit. Yeah, ain't people on that assembly line, nigga. They're like, yeah, Kelly, let's go out and, like, you know, make sure your hair is wet. I mean, they are totally not dressed to be outside, cause not even a little bit. None of them. They don't have any goggles on or nothing, cause the snow used to get so bad around here. I had to like buy goggles. It took me a while. It is definitely not no fucking 28 degrees. You're like, oh my gosh, Amanda, like, we're totally gonna get hypothermia and have medical bills. We're like totally gonna get medical bills, dude. We're totally going to the emergency room, bruh. You see any niggas out there, cuz? That whole, if it ain't snowing, ain't no niggas out there. Ain't no animals out there, cuz. I don't see any birds or nothing. Wear your boots, my guy. I like how they don't want to show your feet. Yeah, I don't think they're dressed for the shit either, honestly. You need a way bigger coat than that, cut. You got a windbreaker on, cuz. Like, it's fucking, it's like blizzard conditions for you. You need like a way bigger coat than that, my guy. Yeah, the worst shit is like when your gloves get cold and it's like, well, fuck. You're like, oh, you can, go inside of some vehicle or some shit to stay warm. Like, you walk for like 5 minutes. That's not going to last. You're like, yeah, let's take some pictures and get hypothermia, dude. Nigga, you need like a trench coat, my G. You should definitely have a face mask to protect your neck. I wear a mask out there to protect my neck and my face, and I have a beard, a full beard. The worst shit is when your beard gets frozen. I guess you don't have to worry about that, right? You don't have to shave. You don't have to worry about your beard freezing. Nah, cuz you'll go out, you got a beard, and this fucking, like, your beard will freeze, my guy. So, like, what's gonna happen to their hair, right? It was snowing and you didn't put your hair up in a bun or something. Yeah, they're dressed like a little bit more appropriately. But they should. Sheesh. They should have a coat on over that coat. Yeah, like the joint with the fur, right? That's like they're not gonna tell you this, but the fur, like, it's made to collect snow, cuz. So what the fur does is it gets frozen. And the fur will lower your body temperature. Because it's like you have an ice pack on your head. But they're not gonna tell you that. They're like, yeah, cuz you need to drive slow as fuck. Cause, I mean, a truck like that, that shit's gonna get totaled, nigga. It's too much weight. God, like, I don't know if it's the camera or, I mean, look at the visibility, nigga. Better be driving with them high beams on. Yeah, you see how, like, the fur feature is, like, it's collecting all that ice and shit. That's the type of shit they don't tell you. Nah, cause I wear those bomber hats, and they all have the fur on them. Oh, skinny. Man, can you imagine sleeping at the bus stop? Sleeping at the bus stop. Sleeping at the trolley station. Weren't you talking about ice raids today, nigga? Man, them roads ain't plowed or nothing. So, like, did they issue, like, a state of emergency, or... Nigga, even the cameraman, it's like, nah, cuz, I'm not wiping this lens down. You got me fucked up. The camera person, excuse me. I don't want to assume their gender. I could see this shit, cuz, where you would, like, have some robot out there, and even the robot's like, fuck no, nigga, I ain't going out there, nigga, it's cold. For their systems to freeze. You want them to blue screen? Yeah, basically zero visibility. Where you can't see clear down the street. I don't know if your power lines are gonna make it through this, cuz that's my, like, biggest concern for you. Not that I, like, really care about your safety. I don't know if your electrical grid can, like, maintain. I mean, when the temperature drops. Yeah, that's not powdery cut. It's wet. And now their hands wet and cold. You should get like a scooper or something so you don't have to touch the snow, stupid. Yeah, I can see power lines falling over there. Or like your gas line freezes or something. I can see that happening to you, realistically. Transformer blows up. Too much stress on the shit and it'll like blow up. People are using too much electricity. And the shit will just... And then, you know, no power in the area. Yeah, they're definitely not dressed properly. Finna get hypothermia. He said, yeah, cause he's definitely gonna love going to the emergency room. They're like, you know, they live in blah blah blah. Who has clothes for this shit? That's a like, why don't you, man? What the fuck? I know the emergency room going crazy over there, cause you know the fucking ambulance can't get to your house. You know the EMTs can't get there. Well, you know, welcome to the Trump administration, man. So here's the shit, right? Because it's that type of like wet stuff, right? Your clothes are wet and cold. It's wet snow, cause it's like a breeding ground. Well, at least there's no blue people out there, right? Look, it's a lot colder than 28 degrees, man. You might get frostbite. It don't take long for that shit to set in. It really don't. I think it's like 20 minutes or something. It could be less than that. And most of that shit is below sea level, so like why are none of y'all dressed? None of y'all dressed to be out there. Nah, he's like under some shelter or some shit. Hell nah, nigga. Did they give y'all health insurance? Yeah, cuz it can make the electronics fail, man. It's wet. It's not powdery, cuz it's wet. It can short out basically anything. You don't have like a like, you know, like a plastic bag or some shit? I don't know. You don't have a plastic bag for the microphone? Yeah, you're like, kids are gonna go out there and get hypothermia because, you know, none of their shoes are like for fucking cold weather, cause nobody's got boots on. Yeah, they're like, you know, when they were a kid, it never blah blah blah, and like you wonder why, huh? Yeah, shit's all fucked up around there. Totally fucked. Your past not normal. You're just fucked. Infrastructure definitely can't handle that shit. I ain't seen not one snow plow cut. So I'm gonna be like, it's enough to make your car fucking slide off the fucking road into a ditch or a landfill somewhere. It's enough for your big ass truck or some large vehicle to like have no traction on the road. Oh, yeah, it's snowing. Put your hair in a bun. version. Yeah, it's fun throwing snow at people for a little while, right? Until it's time to go home and the power's off. Because you live in Louisiana and they don't have the type of infrastructure to support the weather conditions. This is a little fun to watch, I'm not gonna lie. Mildly amusing. Now wait till the sun sets. You're gonna have some real fun around 4 o'clock. When it's like minus, I don't know, like 25 around there. You're gonna have some real fucking fun. It's gonna be the best night of your motherfucking life. You remember that lady's cat, nigga? Her cat finna go wild as fuck on her, cause her cat finna go crazy on her, cause cat finna be like, you dumb fucking cunt, don't you ever fucking take a fucking cat outside in a snowstorm for a fucking news camera, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you? Cats, like, they don't like water. Why would they like snow? Alright, God, I'm not trying to body shame nobody, right? I'm not doing that. Everybody's got their own whatever body type they like. When I'm on, you know, okay, you gotta be like a special motherfucker to weigh less than like 150 pounds and me to be like, you know, that's attractive. Let me go get some juice. Yeah, you heard it, cut. They say it's open season on Congress, nigga. No protections. Ain't that wonderful? It's so grand. I really do appreciate y'all. No, I'm busy shielding the people that matter. There were some who weren't traitors, and I have to shield them. But the rest of y'all, yeah, well, anything could happen to you. And it will. They were very clear about this. Maybe you should, like, drink the tap water. Drink your tap water, soldier. Hey, you heard it? You saw it. They're like, yeah, you don't check and balance, cause that's not you. You don't do that. Like when they do these committees and people testify and they're like, yeah, that's classified. Case in point. where you keep questioning. You're like, well, who's above them? That's classified. Even to the president, that's classified. That's why that line exists, because that's classified. Yeah, the president, they do get to see some classified documents, but not all of them. Alright, that like the famous thing with Nixon, where he's like, yeah, off the record. Who gets records of him saying that? His superiors. How do you not know this? Off the record to the public. What do you want to call them? We could call them the classified class. They're the classifieds. Where they outrank. I like to call them the shadow government, but whatever, man. Yeah, gee, we know, like, you know, strings of Buru. Impressive. Strings to be pulled. They have to pull the string. I was surprised they let y'all, like, you know, get this far with the January 6th thing. And then your guy, full of autism. I guess, I don't know, maybe somebody told Elon Musk that they were gonna kill him. Probably. He was like, fuck it. You're like, you know, look, I already let y'all go. I'm not gonna shoot you, nigga. Whatever happens to you, happens to you. Yeah, are you like on a committee? Are you a member of Congress? Well, you know, I can't protect you, cause that would be an act of treason. Doesn't matter what party you're aligned with. That's the point. The whole class gets punished. Like on a football team, since you like to talk about that, right? Everybody's got to run laps. That's how it works. Not like, oh, you know, you weren't involved. Like, well, what did you do about it, cut? You could have got your dueling pistol and, like, you know, 12 paces and just shot his motherfucking ass, but you chose not to do that. Because you're like, blah, 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 like, well, you know, if zip ties weren't enough for you to get your dueling pistol ready, then there's no point in keeping you around. Yeah, my family used to have a farm too, but, you know, Grandpa ain't getting none of that land. So, oh well. How about that? Yeah, over there in Virginia, where it all started. Granny told me they owned the transportation company. Need some juice, nigga. Why it look like somebody was smoking in there? look at what it is with this shit. Well, most of them, because of this IT shit, where I'm very much in it, my security clearance outranks most of theirs. I can get access to most classified documents if I feel like it. I mean, let's be real about it. You didn't know that? Yeah, guy, like totally, I do. I actually, if I want to, I can get access to classified documents. It's not a problem for me to procure some shit like that. Me acquiring classified documents is not a problem. How do you not know this shit? It's not who do you think I am. It's like, what do you think I do? You don't know what I do, huh? That's crazy. I'm never gonna pull that. Do you know who I am? Like, do you know what I do? That's the rhetorical question you're supposed to ask people. Do you know what I do, cuz? Like, you got a top secret? Like, me too, man. Can you believe that? Little old me. Top secret. Here's the shit. It's varying levels. Excuse me. There are like varying types of top secret documents. Top secret clearance varies. There are different types. I might have access to certain top secrets, but I don't have access to all of them. Because I'm not in that field. They're very clear about it. They give you an example. You might have a top secret for such and such, but you might not have one for something else. Got top secret clearance for this, but you don't have it for this other thing. Excuse me. Sheesh. Matters a lot. Yeah, I need some better covers for these, man. Oh my gosh, what is happening there? Holy shit. Nigga, look at the fucking, like, the saturation. Nah, some shit's happening there, cuz. That ain't the sun. I don't know what that is. You think that's their lens? I'm not sure about that. Hold on, let me change the color on my TV real quick. I'm not sure. Nope, it's not the lens cut. Yeah, ooh, that's not good for you, dude. I mean, I don't see like anybody properly dressed. Didn't put their hair up in a bun. Like, yeah, hypothermia. Look at me wave at you. Getting hypothermia out here. I mean, I say they're better dressed, but you know, like their clothes are absorbing water. Cut. They're gonna go home sick because that shit is like, it's not water repellent. Wear your water repellent clothes, cuz. That's my question with y'all. You got like the water absorbing sweater on, G. And they're out there in their flats where you know, their feet are gonna freeze. out there in their pajamas. So nobody has like snow boots or nothing. And you're like, why would you? I think it's called climate change, right? The climate. This ain't the weather. This is the climate. The climate is different now. Cause it's snowing quite a bit. Yeah, a plastic filter. You're going to have to switch it out every now and then. Because it's going to accumulate moisture. But without it, it's going to accumulate even more. So, yeah. Yeah, they were like, nah, I'm not going to put my hair in a bun or nothing. That's crazy. Makes too much sense. Not like the hats, like totally designed for your hair to be put in a bun or anything. Not like her hat is simulating hair in a bun, right? With the thing on top of it, like the bun. Do you wanna build hypothermia? Yeah, the camera can't even focus because it's so cold. Camera racks focus. Well, when it drops to like 17 degrees in a couple hours, y'all finna have one miserable fucking afternoon around here. Yeah, my G, it's like the wrong time to be outside. You're like, why? Because, I don't know, I assume most of those people like drove there and the roads aren't paved. And plowed. They're not paved and plowed. They're not plowed, excuse me. I'm sick and tired. Look, what's their like hat beanie thing, right? It's a bun, okay? Your hair's gonna freeze, dude. It's gonna freeze, man. It's gonna freeze, lady. You're gonna get a gnarly head cold. Gnarly. Your medical bill's gonna be crazy after this shit. And they're like, hey, you don't need no cold medicine, nigga. You need like a coat over that shit. A trench coat or something. Need some water resistant clothing. I'm glad none of y'all are like taking this shit seriously. Oh my gosh. Oof. Natural selection, my nigga. None of their clothes are made for this shit. I'll tell you this. There's a motherfucker that's like shovel snow most of their life for money. Right? Even when you got like the weather resistant clothing on, that shit'll still get wet as fuck. It'll get wet and cold as a motherfucker. Where you got the water resistant, snow resistant jacket and shit. Where you got like, I don't know, multiple North Faces on and shit. That shit's still gonna get wet and colder than a motherfucker. And the reason this shit is important is because the power could cut off around there. And then you're gonna be in the house with wet clothes and no heat. And you can't use like the dryer or nothing. Because it's cold enough to knock the power lines off around there. Easily. Just by them using electricity cut. People will be turning their heat on. Look, man, you better be careful in that fucking parking lot, cause you could fucking slip out there. You fall on that shit, nigga, I mean, you could break your hip. Look at it. You fall on some shit like that, nigga, it's over. You might need a hip replacement. Yeah, they're trying to like pull the sled. Oh no, they're not sledding. Look, my G, I'd be inside, you know, with the cameraman. Like, yeah, just point the shit out the window, man. Fuck, we're not going out there. I'm not stepping out in that shit. You think it's safe, cuz, but like, you know, traction, man. Cause none of y'all, you don't have the clothes for this shit. Yeah, you see their little, like, their headpiece, right? How it's like all snowed up and shit. It's frozen. There's like ice on their headpiece cut. They're like, hey, cuz, you know, shit's only fucked up so often around here. Any other time, it's like a hurricane. Oh, this is hurricane land that they're in, cut. Hurricane Central. Yeah, trying to go sledding, but like, you know, not on a hill. See, they actually look like they're properly dressed. They're the only person I've seen, except their pants. They don't have ski pants. They got their mouth covered like they should, and their clothes are relatively weather resistant. Not their gloves. Wrong pants on. Well, somebody was slightly prepared. Good for them, I guess. They're like, nah, nigga, you finna go inside for the power returns to fuck off forever. What's the suburban American space medium magic crystal next is Gretchen jealousy which Mr. Tom Trouble. Yeah, I be watching that truck right there. And everything else I wish for every day to 11. Wish for 11. Cause you need a steep hill. They're not sledding down nothing, cause it's not happening. Unless you're going like sled off the roof or something. What happens when they hit the curb and like they face plant? Yeah, it's wet snow, cuz you can't do it. You need a steeper hill, dum-dum. You need a real sled. Yup. They said like, nah, cuz, you know, make sure you get on here and show everybody a fat ass. Their sledding won't make anybody happy, but their fat ass will. With a P, excuse me. PH. They said, yeah, that ass was fat. With a fa. Act. I mean, look, you're lucky that she couldn't sled down that shit. You should be grateful that they couldn't sled down that shit, cause that's my answer right there. Yeah, sometimes they're like, you know, you don't want to put your windshield wipers up. They'll freeze. Not always a great idea. Or they could break, actually. original thing is like you're supposed to put like cardboard on the windshield wipers or something. That cardboard box they had, you're supposed to like cover them. What kind? It's like the temperature is dropping around there, man. It's blowing off the ocean, and it's early in the day. It's just gonna get colder. Yeah, it's intensified. It's picked up. Yeah, they look like they're properly dressed to some degree. But, I mean, where's your mask, dude? Yeah, don't let your microphone short the fuck out. It's a snow-a-cane, huh? You see, yup, and it's just totally fucked up around here. Tell you, these palm trees have never been more fucking out of their element. Cause it's cold outside. Ay, ay, ay. For you. Well, like here's the only upside to this shit, right? You know, crime today in your area should like drop to like nothing. There should be almost absolutely no type of crime happening. Huh? Right, yeah. Nah, crime will stop for a snowstorm, depending on where you live. Maybe not in Canada, but pardon. In your area, yeah, there should be no crime. Ain't nobody out there gangbanging and that shit. No gangbangs, we're gangbanging. Excuse me. Here's one of my favorite things. Everything hurts more when it's cold, so that's why, like, if you fall out there, I mean, you're fucked for life. Like, where's your mask, man? Why don't y'all have masks? Not like a balaclava or whatever the fuck they call this shit. You should have a mask out there, man. Right, most of your heat, it's like you lose it from your head or your feet. Your hands are like real secondary. It's your head or your feet. And again, it's like it's wet snow. That's why it's sticking. Well, y'all are fucked, man. Short version. And none of your newscasters, they're not taking this shit seriously. They're like, yeah, let your hair down, let the shit blow around, instead of, like, you know, properly putting it up. Oh well. They're like, geez, Kathy, your mullet's like frozen, dude. Like, oh my gosh, Kelly, your mullet's frozen. Oh my gosh, Jessica, your frozen mullet. Your Woodcock dress. Oh my gosh, Stacy, your mullet's like totally frozen, dude. Expo 24/7. Ain't going nowhere. Ooh, man, Brian, you better have your bulletproof vest, man. Got them Luigi sympathizers, the Mario brothers out there, nigga. Well, again, man, you can blame Donald Trump, where he was like, he could shoot somebody on 6th Avenue. Right? So, like, everybody else was like, oh yeah, nigga, we'll see about that. You need to pay attention to shit like that, man. They're like, oh, for real, nigga? Word? I don't know, how do y'all feel? I don't know how you feel. What do you... What's your rationale? Cause, you know, women having tattoos just like instantly minus 100 points for me. Instantaneously, like minus 100. We're operating on like 0% here. I mean, you gotta be a special motherfucker to have a tattoo and for me to still pursue. I'm not gonna lie. No matter how small it is, cause it could be just one letter. Like, yeah, that's a deal breaker right there. I'm just searching for some shit. But I spelled it wrong. Searching, go. Oh my gosh. I spelled. Gosh. Well, the little Bibli. I don't know. We really need to go over that with y'all. Nigga, it is not spelled Bible. It's spelled Bibli, cuz. This is how Elon Musk got to be a billionaire. Cause you're fucking retarded, cuz. It's spelled Bibli. L like biblical. What's wrong with you, cuz? It is not pronounced Bible. It's pronounced Bibli. Is it biblical or biblical? Biblical. Well, the biblical accounting. Explain that shit, man. Excuse me. You've been saying it wrong on purpose, like, you know, disgracing the very name of the shit. It's not E-L, it's L-E. So what's, like, you know, when y'all talk about it, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, cuz? I don't know what you mean, because it's not biblical accounting, it's biblical. And that's why it didn't go when the rapture happened, because you can't even say the name properly. Biblical. What is wrong with you? Biblical. What do you mean? B-I-B-L-E. Lay. Like leg. you made some shit up. I'm not the religious type. It's just when I see the people that are supposed to be the religious ones like say the shit wrong, when I hear them pronounce it wrong, like on purpose. Yeah, they taught you it was, but like that's not how it's spelled. Cause if it's not spelled like that, why are you pronouncing it like that? Explain biblical to me. You're a fucking retard, cuz. You're literally retarded. Autism is a type of retardation. But you're past retardation. You didn't even try to think for yourself, cuz. Like automaton. There are so many words. This is why like I'm not good at spelling. Because the way you say Bible is like Bibel. Bible. Bible. Biblical. Seriously question this shit with y'all. Not really. Just a bunch of retards, man. Highly questionable, but not really. Welcome to retard world, basically. Yeah, let's go see full retard. Full retard. Look, next time somebody calls some shit the Bible around you, smack them in the fucking face. Be like, yeah, turn the other cheek so I can smack you on the other side, you dumb piece of shit. Nah, spell that shit for me, nigga. Spell it to me. B-I-B what? E-L, you said smack. You dumb retard piece of shit. You know you've been saying it wrong, retard. I thought you could spell, man. Explain biblical to me, cuz. You ever heard some shit referenced as biblical? What does it say in the Bible? Nothing, because that's not a book. It says plenty things in the Bible. You know, with the biblical accounts. Biblical. It's biblical. Alright, well, I'm gonna go get some juice and some other shit. I'm trying to eat some. Damn, nigga, that shit got worse. I know somebody ain't going home. It really is a mystery why they didn't pave the road down. I mean, excuse me, plow. My bad. I keep saying pave. There's like streets and plow. It doesn't look like they treated it or nothing. Nobody's properly dressed. None of them. Even their newscaster, cause he's like not really dressed properly. You can look at this shit around here, cause I'd be anywhere. Go ask somebody in Montana if they're dressed properly. Yeah, we can use Montana as an example. Where it snows on their cattle and shit. Excuse me. It's been 5 days. My neck bones. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It's like it's a game of like who's dressed properly and who's not. The battle begins. I don't know, they look like they're dressed a little better. I'm not too sure about that. They don't have a mask. Should have a face mask. Yeah, I'm standing out here with my mask on so my motherfucking lips don't freeze. Yeah, like I said, the wildlife. It's totally not ready. That hasn't evolved into winter conditions like such. Excuse me. Well, I'm finna take a nap cut. It's covered slightly more, huh? What a pitiful snowman. You know, if they plowed the shit, right? I mean, you could actually make a fucking snowman. So I don't know, you can see like up to a foot maybe accumulate, maybe like 8 inches to a foot in some areas. Potentially. When they shoulder rolled earlier, it looked like 3 to 4 inches. Look, I shoveled snow most of my life for monies. Not to be no good neighbor, to like, to be a neighbor kid who's making some motherfucking money outside. And that's a furry dog too. Yep. No fence, no gate. They're like, hey, hurry the fuck up, let's go back inside, fucker. Yeah. Whoa. Yep, thoroughly covered. Also, probably ought to live down there where you're like, why doesn't it snow on Christmas? Because look at you. That's motherfucking why it don't snow on Christmas. Yup. Look at those pagan monstrosities. Huh. Your pagan snow. What is it? What's the word? Your snow dog. Yeah, it's more than enough snow to make like some fucking 6-foot snowman out there. Actually. You're like, where would they get that from? Fucking off the street, nigga. What are you talking about? You could make some 8-foot tall snowman over there. You just like go down the street and collect snow from off the road. Get a shovel and shovel the shit from the street. There's plenty of it. Takes like 2 shovels, and that's like a foot of snow. That shit could be way taller. Old snow pillar. See, they got a mask on, like you should. Everybody should have a mask on. It's like, hey man, shit fucked up, man. Cold as shit out here, man. Cold and wet, man. See, they got shovels. They are not properly dressed for nothing. They're outside to look cute, not to be warm. That's it. They're out there to look cute, not to be warm. That's pretty obvious. Like, yeah, nowhere like being seen like a snowstorm, right? Cause their hat is wet as fuck. She look like she about to faint. talking some bullshit like they moved down south for hurricanes, not for snow. Yeah, better watch them power lines, little nigga. Winds get too high and all this shit will fucking blow up. Where's your shit on your Nazi salute, man? Bitcoin went back up, huh? Gargling juice. Yeah. You know what's funny to me? It's like the idea of some of y'all where you're like, is it a Nazi salute? Like, was it one when Adolf did it? Or, I mean, when is it not? That's the question. And like, never. Like, if you trust anybody that's like questioning that shit. Yeah, I know your parents fought in World War II or some shit. If you're actually from our country, like your family's from here, then they probably fought in World War II. Well, you love playing around with this shit. You're like, is it? That's you, cause you're like constantly playing around with the shit. And you see why people, like, you know, keep pushing away from your media. Huh? That's why Tim the Tap Man's more popular than all this shit. Huh? Yeah, exactly. Well, you know, like you're like it's the Romans who, and what empire fell to treason? You think about that one, huh? Didn't the Romans fall to treason? They sure did. How'd you let some guy from Africa just like move into your government, cut? That's the question. Where they can't hold office here because they're not a citizen born. And you voted for a traitor. How would you let a traitor on the ballot? You know, if Joe Biden had stayed in the race, I mean, he'd still be the president. Like, no question. What are you talking about? He would have easily won. Didn't he win the last time? I mean, think about it. Huh? I seen Argentina cut. No matter where you go, you fail. Cause you took a piece of that gate to then. I told you the gate's cursed, right? Yeah, ye old gate there, cut. It's a family heirloom. It's cursed. Ye old gate of Babylon. Loki was like, he's been falling for half an hour, right? When Loki got sent into the gate, he was falling for about half an hour. How long was Loki falling? For half an hour. Loki falls for 30 minutes. Yeah. That shit Doctor Strange makes, cuz the gate of Babylon. They even have it in the anime, cuz stop lying to yourself. Hold on, I'll blow up. Hold on. I'm trying to find a good one. I used to have one. How you not know, cuz? Oh, cause it's not your family, you know. Yeah, exactly. Nah, Loki, the trickster, right? Yeah, they were falling for half an hour, cuz. They could have been falling forever. It's the same shit, Jude. They call him, I think it's like Jutes or some shit in Florida. Jit, my bad. It's the same shit, Jit. I was gonna say, like, just watered down, but I'm gonna call you Jit. Same shit, Jit. Let me use some Florida slang. It's just like a watered down version. I don't like saying just like anymore. I say it too often. I gotta switch it up. What's the difference, man? It's the same shit. Yeah, cause you know Babylon predates all your shit. So you know when you stole that gate right there, which is like family property, you collected the curse. That you'll lose every war that you're a part of. That's why you can't win anything. The fatherland, as you call it, will forever be cursed so long as you're in possession of the gate. Well, you're not part of the family, so... Totally fair, cuz. What are you talking about? Well, see, it's like, it's my property. That's my son's gate, but like, who gave it to him? Of course I have priority over this shit, cuz. What are you talking about? Yeah, Black Sun Shore. It's the gate of Babylon. No, Tarzan, they're Africans. You keep trying to make shit about you, and you keep losing the wars, because the gate wants yours. Too fancy for me to be doing all that shit. Way too fancy. My back hurts. Because I don't need to tell you that they got like a sniper trained on you, right? That's what Davos is about, cuz. They've been doing this drone war shit a lot longer than you have. They could just negate yours. So be like charging the EMP. EMP SWAT. EMP BOA. EMP BOA. I spelled in-game wrong, man. I don't really have shit to contribute. To further contribute. I cause mass extinctions because it is what it is. Shana na, shana, na na na, na na. Hold on, let me find one. How you not know the Gate of Babylon? Got human history is based off of this shit. Like, you know, human history, not caveman history. Okay. That's a different chapter. They're in there somewhere, paving the roads and shit. Everybody plays their part. Like the dwarves cut. Nobody makes some shit like some dwarves, nigga. telling myself I need to find me a dwarf and like, you know, commission some shit. Like, what's the difference? I probably should use a bigger one. Oh my gosh. Dwarven technology. And start a fucking nuclear war. Yata. Well, it's like, I mean, why would he need to open the shit that big, right? That's kind of the point. Motherfucking gate's so overpowered. Opening it up too much is like dangerous.